Once upon a time, there was a boy who couldn't sit still in class, a boy teachers called too slow to learn, a boy whose mind wandered further than any textbook could ever reach. His name was Thomas Edison. One day, he would become the man who brought light to the world. But before he ever succeeded, he failed more times than most of us dare to try. Thomas was born in 1847 in Ohio. As a child, he was endlessly curious. He asked questions no one could answer. He took apart objects just to see how they worked. His teachers thought he was disruptive, even dull. At just 7 years old, he was sent home. They told his mother he was unteachable. But his mother, she saw something different. She believed in her son when no one else did. And so she decided to teach him herself. That faith was the spark that lit the fire inside him. By his teens, Thomas had set up a small chemistry lab in the basement. He read every science book he could find. He experimented, failed, and experimented again. Curiosity became his compass. At 12, he started selling newspapers on the train. He printed his own stories, built his own printing press. He earned enough to buy more equipment for his inventions. While other children played, Thomas dreamed of changing the world. As he grew older, he worked as a telegraph operator. Late at night, he tinkered with circuits, batteries, and wires. He believed electricity could do more than people imagined, and every failure taught him something new. In his lifetime, Thomas Edison would file over 1,000 patents. He would invent the phonograph, the motion picture camera, and countless other devices. But the greatest of all was the electric light. People had tried to create a practical light bulb before. Everyone had failed. They said it was impossible, too expensive, too unstable, too dangerous. But Thomas refused to accept that. He tested thousands of materials for the filament: cotton, wood, metal wires, bamboo. Each attempt ended in failure. One day, a young reporter asked him, "How does it feel to have failed 10,000 times?" Thomas looked up, smiled, and said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That single sentence is why we remember his name. Because success isn't about being the smartest, or the fastest, or the luckiest. It's about being the last person still trying when everyone else has given up. Finally, after years of experiments, he found the right combination: a carbonized bamboo filament that could burn for over 1,200 hours. When he turned on that first practical light bulb, the world changed forever. Streets lit up. Factories worked through the night. Homes glowed with a gentle light. Darkness was no longer something to fear. Thomas Edison didn't just invent things. He invented a way of thinking, a belief that no dream was too big, no obstacle too heavy, no failure too final. So maybe you're struggling. Maybe your ideas don't work yet. Maybe people call you crazy, unrealistic, or a fool. Remember this: the difference between failure and discovery is often just one more attempt. Thomas Edison taught us that persistence is more powerful than talent, that curiosity can change the world, and that every time you fail, you're just getting closer to what will finally work. He once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up." The most certain way to succeed is always to try one more time. So keep going, stay curious, stay stubborn, be willing to fail again and again until the darkness gives way to light. Because the world doesn't belong to those who never fall. It belongs to those who never stopped getting back up.